Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out this video. It's your girl LB and Bluesy. Welcome to my channel, Watch With Me LB, where I give you fun, fresh, and funny rants, reviews, and recaps on my favorite movies and TV shows. Baby, it's spooky season, all right? I know, all right? All right, Nana, stop snooping me. Thank you. It's my favorite time of year, okay? So I thought, let's do some spooky season stuff, right? I was planning on doing Hocus Pocus and like Halloween Town. Baby, the cousin said, girl, you should go see Weapons. And I was like, okay, I have nothing but free time on my hands. I'm gonna go see Weapons. I went to the movie and proceeded to die. I hate scary movies and y'all know that already. Y'all lucky y'all even seeing this recap, baby, because if somebody else had scared me with a like one of those kind of things, y'all wasn't never gonna see me ever again. I also don't like spooky kids, okay? I don't like creepy ass kids because listen, you had just got to Earth, bro. What's wrong? Like, what's the vibe about? You got a bad vibe already and you literally just got to Earth? What's the problem? That means I need to stay away from you. This movie had 57 creepy kids in it. Why would y'all hit me over there? The movie was fun though. The movie was really, really fun. I liked it. Maybe I should give spooky season movies like a try, maybe. Probably not though. It is 11:02 p.m. I had to come home and wash that goddamn movie off of me. Cousin, you should go see Weapons. Cousin, you gonna do Weapons? Cousin, you heard about Weapons? I ain't even know, but you know what? That's my fault. That's my bad. I should have did my Googles. I should have did my Googles before I went in there. I said, oh, I trust my cousins. They would never steer me wrong. We are in Pennsylvania, okay? That is, I'm telling you, that's a state I know zero about. Shout out to the Pennsylvania cousins, baby. But in Maybrook, Pennsylvania, at Maybrook Elementary School, 17 children in Justine Grandy's class just bust a move one night at 2:17 in the morning. They just got up out their little bed and took their little toes downstairs, child, and ran out the door. So while 17 children from Miss Gandy's class went missing, one child did not. His name was Alex. Now, Alex is creepy. He a little too pale, you know what I'm saying? Caucasian people don't have no melanin, and that's cool. But I don't want you pale, you know what I mean? That's never a good sign. We're getting the background story about what happened in this class in Maybrook, Pennsylvania from a creepy kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, baby, it's wall-to-wall creepy kids in this show. The little creepy child telling us what happened for the background, but now we got to go get in there and on an investigation tip because where them kids at? Y'all know I'm childish, so I didn't know whether the children were just like playing the way they ran, because they ran with like their arms out to the side like an airplane. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you just like play like an airplane? That's how they ran out the house, and I was like, why would they do that? I said, I used to love running like that. I'm about to go edit this Weapons video, but I just wanted to see how it feels, like what it feels like to run with your arms out like a plane, like when you was a kid. Don't laugh at me. Shut up. Them children was crazy. I used to be a pro at running like an airplane. Like, oh my God, that was a memory unlock. I wasn't creepy with it though. I was never a creepy kid. They all did it at the same exact time, 2:17 a.m. They know that because they showed a bunch of creepy ass kids running around in the dark on the doorbell camera. Of course, the only two people left out of that whole classroom situation is the little boy Alex and the little teacher Justine. Now the police bringing both of them in for questioning. They all confused. So they closed the school down for a whole month because I'm not sending my children over there. I would like to keep my children if at all possible, okay? But then it was like, okay, well, we got to get back. You know, the kids can't be dumb now. You got to send the kids back to school. So they opened up the school. But before the night before school opened, they had like a community meeting where the principal of Maybrook Elementary, his name was Marcus. He held a meeting with the parents and the teachers in the town, and everybody was just kind of like turned up. You know what I'm saying? It was very like grab your torches and pitchforks kind of vibe, which, yeah. So Justine Gandy is there, you know, the teacher from the class. Everybody's like, I don't know what this bitch doing here because she probably had something to do with it. One of the main objectors to the teacher being in this meeting is this man named Archer. He is one of the parents of a missing child. His son named Matthew just got up and left, right? The lady's like, bro, I literally was grading papers and I went to bed and I fell asleep on the couch. I got 15 shirts with apples on them. Now, I didn't kidnap your children. I don't even want no kids. That lady didn't say that. That's just me. you know, she's ostracized. The principal don't want to let her go back to work. So they say, girl, you know what? Go ahead and take you a little quick sabbatical. Justine said, you know what? This is too much. I'm about to go get me some liquor. So she grabbed her a couple bottles of vodka. She's also, you know, trying to feel something. She called up that ex. She said, ring a ding ding, my boy. I want to have a little drink with you. So her ex is a man named Paul. Paul is married and he is a police officer. I say pause. If you are a loved one is a police officer, thank you for your service in advance. All right. I'm just saying they don't make the best partner. You're going to have you a tough time on your hands with a law enforcement officer. Police, sheriff, trooper, Royal Canadian Mounted Police, baby. It's difficult, okay? And I'm speaking from experience. I just want to make a quick little note about Paul, okay? So the first time I see Paul, he have like a mustache. It's very old school. It's Tom Selleck kind of, you know, white boy mustache vibe. On certain people, I'm not mad at it. But when you have a mustache like that and you're a police officer, I already know, I can't fool with it. I'm not fooling with that. The vibe and the optics is just bad with that, okay? I just want to put that right there. Because what happened to Paul later on in the story, I was like, see, maybe if you ain't had that mustache, you wouldn't have been so susceptible. They done spray painted the word witch on the side of her car, put a pin right there. And she just feeling like, listen, the police not doing enough. I'm about to go ahead and make some moves. They had told her to stay away from this little boy, Alex. In modern day, you cannot physically like wrap your arm around a kid and be like, great job, buddy. So she had gotten in trouble for that earlier, because she had gave a little girl a ride home who lived like a couple blocks from her house. So now because she did that and now the children are missing, they make it seem like she's like an inappropriate person around children. So she went to the principal and was like, I want to go talk to the little boy. The little principal was like, listen, stay away from that child. She didn't. So she went follow Alex to his house. Alex lives in a very nice neighborhood, well manicured lawns. Alex walk up to his front door and the door just pop open. Very haunted house vibes. As soon as Alex go in, it slammed shut. Justine is like, that was weird. It didn't freak her out. I'm immediately freaked out. That's a bad vibe, girl. I don't like that. It didn't hit Justine's noggin like that. So she goes in the backyard and she looks at the windows and sees that all the windows on the first and second floor are covered up with newspaper. It's time to go, Bookie. They don't want to be seen and I don't want to see. Get real close to the windows and it's trying to like find like somewhere to see inside. The music at this point let me further know what y'all had sent me in there on the kill mission for. As soon as I clocked that, jump scare. And I said, y'all motherfuckers. My feelings was really hurt. It's like we ain't never been through nothing, me and y'all. Anyway, she look in the windows and see two people sitting in the dark, literally like this, not moving. I say pause. Girl, run, girl. And then also, I just want to say, I don't like the slander that comes with enjoying the darkness. I'm a bat, bro. That's why I got bats on my back of my thing right here. What you call this thing? This is a wall, girl. What? On my back of my thing. Being in the dark is fun, bro. So when my mama come over here and pull all my blinds and I'm like, ah! When the sun hit me, she like, is everything okay? Are you depressed? No, I'm really snuggly actually. I want my thermostat low. I want my fan on. I need snacks. I need a good sum on TV. I'm gonna rub my feet together. Bluesy gonna come boot me like 72 times every 15 minutes. And that's my life. So don't judge me. I'm a dark time person. Comment down below and let me know if you enjoy a good vibey dark room. She called the principal. She said, bro, you need to go do a wellness check on this little boy. Cause something ain't right. And the principal was trying to cover his own ass because she already in trouble and the optics of the person who was left behind. Oh, y'all know we were supposed to get raptured up yesterday? Comment down below and let me know if y'all heard that. Everybody on the internet said we were supposed to get raptured up, child. Imagine I would have been so disappointed had the rapture come and the law was like, girl, come on home. And the last thing I did was get jump scared because my cousin sent me in there on the scary tip. Oh my God, I can't believe y'all. Justine said, I'm gonna go get me some liquor. So she goes to the liquor store. As soon as she get inside, we can see this lady coming like charging up behind her like Sophia was walking in the color purple. Like that kind of vibe, except it was a white lady. So she coming up behind Justine and grab the glasses off of Justine and start beating the shit out of Justine. And she get a bottle of alcohol off the shelf and pour it all on Justine. It's Paul's wife. I told her. I had told her she didn't want to listen. I can't control what happened after I relayed a message. So she go back home. She has this dream where she's at the school. And let me just interject real quick. Now that I know it's a jump scare kind of vibe, I'm sitting there like this. Almost gave myself a headache. She walking down the hallway in this dream. It's real dark. real spooky. The music is crazy. So she gets to her classroom and see it's a classroom full of children with their heads down on a desk. Like they playing Heads Up 7-Up. Comment down below and let me know if you used to play Heads Up 7-Up back in the day. Y'all think I got ADHD? Probably. Anyway, in the back row, they start to pan in on this little boy. And the little boy raises his head up and is smiling like this. He got makeup on like a clown. That's the thing about it. I don't trust clowns, and I have said that in at least 17 of my videos when the time permits and when it's appropriate, and sometimes when it's not, when I just need to make people understand. That's my worst fucking nightmare. I swear, I'm not even joking. This all jokes aside. A kid clown? Girl, absolutely not. That's not it. That's not all. She wake up from the dream and she on her like back, you know, in her bed. She sleep on her back. She look up and it's another goddamn clown up there. It's not a clown, but it's an old lady with a red wig on and she got thick ass green eyeshadow with white face paint and like her mouth is red and the lipstick is like on her cheekbones, but it's not supposed to be. It's not blush. It's just a mess. Listen, bitch. You come over. You bring that over here. I got something for you. If you gon' haunt me, at least be a vibe about it. Like, you got the chance to be anything you want to be. And you gonna be a mean, funky ghost? Oh my God, I couldn't imagine. I fully intend to haunt people when I get, you know, when I go head on and go. I'ma be a vibe though. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you my people, I'ma like put money on the ground for you. I'ma make sure you always get the green light. Your clothes always gonna smell good. You know what I'm saying? Your food always gonna be hot if I have anything to say about it. If you get on my bad side, I don't know what to tell you. You gonna have nothing but the paper cut. Then you know what she looked like? She looked like from olden times. I'm taking you back, okay? The first Batman movie with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson, where Jack Nicholson was the Joker and he turned everybody with the smiles and stuff, like the newscaster people, and they had these big ass grins with the red lips. Why? That's not even necessary. Like, I don't even need that. I don't need that at all. So Justine is a glutton for punishment. She go back over there by Alex's house the next morning when he walking home from school. And this time she talked to him and she like, hey, Alex, I was just coming to check on you. Alex's vibe is off. As a mandated reporter, I would have mandated report that little boy so fast, baby, something wrong with that little boy. She trying to talk to the little boy and be nice and cordial. I'm just checking on you. Blah, blah, blah. Alex said, you don't come over here no more. I don't want to say it again now. Like, he got really stern with the lady. And the lady was like, well, damn. So the little boy take off running. And once again, the door open. Nobody's there. And then as soon as he inside, it closed up. Hello? So Justine crazy ass sitting outside doing a little recon and falls asleep on a recon mission outside of a house where some unscrupulous shit is going on. And then we see the house and somebody come out. Wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody come out the house like this. And they walking like this. Real unnatural like. I said, oh my God. See, this is why you don't fall asleep on a recon mission. In the nighttime, in a neighborhood that's not yours, by yourself with a big gulp in your lap. I would also like to advocate for the violin community. It's a community that I'm not a part of, but I just want to say, the violin is such a beautiful instrument for y'all to be using it to make people scared in scary movies with all that damn shrieking y'all be doing. If your loved one is a musician, y'all should really advocate for the fact that y'all should use that instrument in a much more elevated way. Because them damn violins, when that lady was coming out that house like that, I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. The lady come out the house and go up to Justine's window like this. Why, lady? The lady cut a piece of Justine's hair out of her head. And I'm talking about a big ass chunk. I said, damn, girl, did you take an Ambien before you went on this sneak mission? In this movie, we're seeing things from several different people's perspectives who are involved with this situation. So now we're going to deal with Archer. The man is obviously very depressed. He's been sleeping in his son's room. He's been neglecting his job. He's been spending every waking hour, obviously trying to find out what happened to his son. Archer think that Julia, the teacher, did it. So he following this lady all around town. And all he do is watch her go to the liquor store and go back home and get drunk, child. She ain't really doing nothing. So he go home to his house and he's sleeping in his son's bed. And he have a dream about the kids, right? He have a dream that his son Matthew is at the house. Goes to Matthew and he sees his child in the bed and he talking to him like, Matthew, is that you? I was so worried, Here they go with the damn jump scares. Okay, they brought out that goddamn clown again. And I said, listen, put this motherfucker on the shelf, bro. I don't listen. Y'all can scare me without a clown, bro. Let it be a homicidal maniac with a machete. Cool, that's cool with me. Leave the clowns in the circus. And then okay, it wasn't a clown though. It really wasn't a clown. It was that same ass old ass lady with that white clown paint and them fucked up teeth. And the lady was in the bed. And so when the daddy Archer pulled the covers back, the lady was like, yeah. She wants you to see that all her teeth, they all the color of a Starbucks iced oat milk latte. It's the same exact color. If that lady sneezes, all them motherfuckers gonna shoot out in your face. And I don't like that. Archer is like a builder. He's a construction guy, right? So he said, I'm gonna get out my T-square and my compass and my abacus and a map. And baby, I'm gonna give me a plan together. My child left from this very spot and ran this way. What is this way? That's his little plan. He gonna go to every stop he can and get information about where the kids could have possibly gone. So he doing his little investigation and it lead him to like a major street with a gas station and a liquor store. And who he see going in the liquor store is Drunky Justine. Go to the gas station, that's where he confronts her. They're going back and forth. Over Archer's shoulder is Marcus, the principal, with the goddamn airplane wings. I say, hold the line. We getting adults involved too? His name was Marcus. Maybe he felt like he should have been a Jamaican track star. He was running so fast. His face is bloody and his eyes are bulging. And I don't like small circles, and it's called trypophobia, and I don't like that. Okay, he was giving me trypophobia chills, and I was like, Marcus, bro, chill. He trying to attack Justine. She crawling under the car. She running to the gas station. She running all around. I was like, Marcus, bro, what you on? She drives away. The zombie principal with the airplane wings take off running after her, and he really not that far behind her in a speeding vehicle. The man run across a 4-lane intersection and get completely and totally demolished by a car. I'm talking about, and they showed his head. All that was left was his bottom jaw down. Now I remember the ex-boyfriend, Paul, the police officer. Now we got to go over there with him. And I was thinking, what the hell he got to do with anything? Because over there by Paul, it was just like a normal day. I was with him on patrol and shit. I was like, take me off of patrol, please. I want to clock out. Anyway, he sees this person trying to like break into a building. So he chases the man. The man is on foot, end up getting with the guy and handcuffing him, right? The guy is obviously on drugs. Crack, meth, heroin, fentanyl, weed, pills. I'm a law-abiding citizen, so I don't know. Whatever they got available, he was on. You know they got to go through your pockets before they go ahead and take you into the station, and they always ask, do you have anything that's going to hurt me or hurt you? Anything going to poke me? And the man was like, no, Of course it was. So he pokes himself in the finger with a needle that the guy had used to inject one of his many substances of choice. Paul get mad and punched the shit out of this man. Okay, the man's name is James. I forgot to tell you that. And he realizes his dash cam was on. The goddamn police. He said, listen, you did me wrong, I did you wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, but don't you bring your ass back over here. No. Paul feeling some kind of way. He called up Justine and bumped him ugly. So he comes home from by Justine's house in the morning. His wife was out of town. She came home early and immediately knew what had gone on. So now Paul got a bad attitude. So he go outside and who do he see is James. James came right to the damn precinct walking around. He just, you be on crack. You don't have no sense of direction, child. You just be walking places. Anyway, he managed to evade Paul. So James go to his little camp, like a little tent in the woods or whatever. Saw somebody was coming. He jugged Paul in the face with a needle. He's like, I know you didn't fucking stab me twice with these dirty ass needles. So now we get everything from James' perspective. Now, James, once again, I told you that man is a dope fiend. He walking around lying to people trying to get money for drugs. He pulling on people door handles on their cars. He finds something, tries to pawn it. When he goes to the pawn shop, he sees a poster for the missing children that says a $50,000 reward. So he walking around and he walking through neighborhoods and he pulling on door handles and he sees this house that looks abandoned because the grass is boo high. Like, well, shit, let me go in here and see if they left something behind, y'all. I might be able to pawn that. Give me a little coin, right? Of course, that's Alex's house. So he walking around the house and he's like, hello, I'm here to burgle you. Anybody here? So he go and see that it's goddamn people on the sofa. Like he see them and they scare the shit out of him. James gets so close to the comatose, creepy people face. He was like, y'all all right? Everybody good? I was like, So in his mind, he like, oh, hello, fellow drug addicts. You open the basement door. All the goddamn children that was missing is literally standing in a basement like they're getting ready to start dancing for the Rhythm Nation video. I'm talking about stiff, looking straight ahead, no reaction to him being there. So of course, you know, James is gonna do what James is gonna do. So he calls the police. He tried to tell the people where they were, but they thought that because he was a drug addict that he was just lying. Remember, James had got into it with Paul, and Paul been on the lookout for his ass, right? It's the same day, it's the same time. So James is on his way back to his little woodland camp. He see the goddamn lady with the clown makeup from earlier that was on top of the ceiling and in the bed in the damn woods waving. Ma'am, go ahead, please. That's why James stabbed Paul in the face, because he was freaked out because he saw the old lady in the woods waving. So he thought she was coming to get him. Whole time it was Paul. That's how Paul got jugged in the face. Paul take out the biggest shotgun I ever seen and was getting ready to murder this man in the woods. He said, oh, hey, I know where the kids at. So they end up going over to the house. Paul go up to the door. James in the back of the police car, handcuffed. All right, it's the daytime when they go over there. The door open just like it do all the other times. Ain't nobody there, but Paul is talking to somebody. Child, why Paul go in the house and the door slam like a haunted house door, just like it always has? I said, well, listen, it was good to know you, Paul. I ain't really know you that well, but I hope you had a good run. They went in the daytime. James still in the car in the midnight hour. So Paul finally come out the house and he walking just like this. All right, it's something in that house. Burn the whole house down and let me get up out of here. Paul come out the house, drag handcuffed crackhead James into the house, and the door slams. Now this is where everybody's stories are coming together. So we go back over there by the principal Marcus when he got the phone call from the teacher lady about the little boy. He had work the next day. His secretary come in and say, Alex, his auntie is here. She want to talk to you. The lady come in and it's the goddamn ghost clown lady. The lady looked like a 1960s housewife who cannot see and who let a professional Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus clown do her makeup in the fire engine red hair. She got a bang, okay? That's not a bang, babe. That's a bang, okay? The bang was, I'm talking about so close to the hairline. Listen, she don't have no business having those short little punk rock bangs. Hell no. Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm Alex's auntie Gladys. Principal trying to be nice. Hey, how you doing? I'm so glad the auntie came in, but I really need to talk to the mom and daddy. Gladys' old ass said, oh, you ain't gonna be able to talk to the mom and daddy. They came down with consumption. I said, bitch, are we on the Titanic? Why would you say consumption, girl? Where we at? Like, that's the old-timey word I can't get behind. So she looking around, and she has this, like, sunny disposition. But her ass looks like a cloudy day. You understand what I'm saying? She looks like a typhoon in the lagoon, bitch. She don't look good at all. But she's like, oh yeah, his mom and dad, they got consumption. And, they're going to be sick. I'll be here and you can just talk to me. No, ma'am. So the principal go home. Him and his husband having a little snack. They having some hot dogs and chips and stuff. And they watching a little documentary on parasites, which they were also talking about in the classroom earlier. Okay, hit a little knock at the door. Child, why Gladys at the damn door looking like a goddamn sleep paralysis demon? I said, girl, please. She at the door. I need help. You gotta help me. I just need some water, please. He said, oh girl, come on in. Immediately when she crossed the threshold, her whole disposition changed. She went from, help me, thank you so much for letting me inside. Y'all got a nice ass china collection. Where y'all got this china from? She touching all over everything. Her whole life just changed once she got in the doorway. I said, that's why you don't let people in your house. No, babe. We outlawed that after the pandemic. She got a big ass duffel bag. Just think about the bag Miss Doubtfire had. She said, yeah, you gonna give me that water? And he said, yeah, let me get a little cup for you. She said, oh no, babe, I need a bowl. Girl, you better bowl your ass out my house. So Marcus dumbass get her a bowl of water like she a golden retriever. Pull out a stick with some long ass thorns on it and a ribbon around it. He clocks that. He said, is that my ribbon? She takes the stick, pokes her finger with it, and then wipes it all over the stick and the ribbon. Marcus ass still don't have no fight or flight response, okay? Would have folded her ass like a damn suitcase. Do you hear me? Get your ass out of my house, okay? Snaps the twig in half. Go. Marcus immediately go and attack his husband. Is on top of his husband and all kind of black shit come out of his mouth. It looked like motor oil. Then start headbutting the man. Then she take out that lock of hair that she took from Julia dumbass when she fell asleep on the stakeout. She wrapped the hair around that stick and Marcus take off running. Now he gonna get Justine. Then he got mushed up by the car. That's how Marcus ended up dying. With you bitches, y'all better get it together, okay? Y'all got a bad representative out here. Y'all gotta do some, maybe y'all can get somebody for liable or something. I don't. But this bitch is an old clown witch. Clown witches is where I draw the line. Archer and Justine go to the hospital, obviously, because they both was almost murdered, right? And so they end up talking, and Archer lets his guard down around Justine because he understands that something more nefarious is at play. Archer shows Justine his map. Like, she figured out that that's the area that Alex lives in. So they go over to Alex's house. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, baby. We get Alex's point of view. Poor Alex, baby, done been through the wire like Kanye West when he was normal, Lord. Alex had a normal life. They would pick him up from school. One day, his daddy picked him up from school and say, hey, your auntie Gladys coming over here. That's your grandma's sister. She not doing well. She really old. Come live with us for a little while. Gladys with your ass pull up. She like hunched over, child. She just, thank you so much. The next day, his daddy drop him off at school. He have a normal ass school day. So when school is over, ain't nobody there to pick Alex up when they head and walk home. Alex gets to the house. His mama and daddy sitting at the dining room table. He was like, hey mom, hey dad. They were like, hey, Alex. He was like, what the fuck wrong with y'all? Here come Gladys happy ass skipping down the stairs. Hey, Alex. I'm your auntie Gladys. What is going on? Your mom and daddy not feeling well. Just let them go ahead and rest. She said, Alex, come in here. Let me talk to you. Okay? When you take your ass to that schoolhouse, you better not tell nobody I was here. And you better not tell nobody what's going on in this house. This is family business, okay? I can make bad things happen to you. I can make bad things happen to your mom and daddy. She make the mama and daddy stab themselves 5,700 times a piece in the face with a fork. Yeah. Sure. It's time for that bitch to go. The little boy been going to school having to do goddamn arithmetic and social studies and shit. Whole time his mom and daddy being held hostage in a witch lair in their mind. So the lady got to steal the life force from people in order to live. Think of that lady with the red hair from Game of Thrones. I can't remember her name, but if you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. It's the mom and daddy, they've been alive for a little long. They're going a little stale, you know what I'm saying? So she needs some more juices and berries to sustain her whole ass body. The baby in 3rd grade, so he 8 or 9 years old. He said, okay, if I give you what you want, are you gonna leave, please? She was like, hey, don't it look like you could trust me? Look at my teeth rotting out of my head. So Alex go to school the next day. He said he was gonna take everybody's little name tag. You know, when you're in school, everybody put your name on your desk or your cubby or whatever. So he just went ahead and took those out and put them in his backpack. That's how all the children rolled out the school, okay? Out their house. So now everybody's timelines have caught up. We right back to where we started. Dean and Archer are in the truck outside the house in the midnight hour, okay? So they parked outside the house. All of a sudden, here come Paul, open the door, and he go like this. The fuck you moving so slow for? Hell no, I would never go in there. But they went on in. I said, girl, listen, you got free will and you better use it how you want to. Gladys put lines of salt down on the floors in the house. And his mama and daddy standing on either side of the door where Gladys was. I'm telling you, that's my worst nightmare. This is a prime opportunity for that baby to run away from home. That baby was trying to fight for his mom and daddy. You better do it, Alex. So when the two dummies, Archer and Justine, get in the house, they got a thick ass salt line. And they see Paul standing in a corner like he on timeout, looking at them in the dark. And she's walking toward the salt line and she steps on it. That motherfucker took off running. Immediately start choking the lady. Archer now has to fight James the Dauphin. James started taking off running too. This is where I started laughing because Archer was beating James up, but his body is weak, right? Because he was on drugs. So Archer was literally like, this is James. Archer was like, Like, he kept like tossing the man all over the living room. The only way Justine got that man off of her is because she pulled his weapon from his holster and blew his brains out. Then she came over there and shot James in the back of his noggin. I don't know how, bro, because my nerves was bad. But some kind of way Archer ass got possessed too. Alex is upstairs. Now, when Alex crossed the salt line, I still don't know why he did that. I can't remember why. His mom and daddy are after him now. They trying to murder their own child. Alex took a branch off the tree, right? Put one of Gladys's 3 to 7 pieces of hair that she had left on her head around the thing, did the whole thing, rang the bell. All the children that was in the basement snapped out of it and started attacking Gladys. They chased this lady through the whole ass subdivision. Nothing was gonna stop the children from ripping Gladys' ass apart. And that's literally what they did when they finally got a hold of her. Archer was able to follow the path of destruction to go find the kids, where he finally finds his son, Matthew. So he takes his child home. We hear the creepy kid narration talk about how Alex's mom and daddy got institutionalized because they went crazy. And then Matthew, 1 year after, started talking again. Some of the kids never talked again. Now, cousins, this is for you. This is for you, who, make yourself known. Yeah. Yep. I did have a good time though. It was fun. Comment down below and let me know what you thought of weapons. I had a good time recapping this one, I guess. And I guess once I post it, I won't be mad anymore. And I guess I kind of love y'all still. Bye.